Hey guys, so this is going to be my first video on the channel. It's going to be my road to 405 bench press. This will be a Wednesday push workout with a focus on chest. To start, I'm going to do a more dynamic warm-up, focusing on my upper body, of course. I like to use the band. It puts a lot of tension on my chest, stretches it out, gets me ready, Go straight into just a barbell warm-up. I don't like to put a lot of weight on there just to not shock my muscles, shock my body, anything like that. If you guys notice, I like to do kind of an exaggerated arch on my initial, start to my bench. But my arch isn't crazy when I'm actually performing the bench. So yeah, the warm-up, it's going pretty well, obviously. I don't necessarily put a lot of weight on at the start. And you'll see that I end up going to 225 right away. Yeah, I literally just said I don't put a lot of weight on, but for me, 225 is a warm-up. Now, that's not for everybody. I wouldn't try that if you're just getting into benching, but I'm almost at a weight that I feel comfortable to where I can do 225 for a warm-up, and it's not like I am going for reps. I'm going strictly for form and just to get the weight on my chest, get used to that weight going up, and then obviously I'm going to be putting on more weight, so this is just a start. But I wouldn't recommend anyone else to do it just because it's a little dangerous, but it's not too dangerous if you know what you're doing already. Going right to 315. Usually after my first two warm-up sets, which was the bar and the 225, I'm going to go into my working set weight. My working sets are going to be at 315, but I want to make sure I get that on the bar and get a feel for it before I go into the actual, heavier lifts. So 315 should end up going pretty well. Yeah, I would rate that at like an RP 6, maybe even a 5. It's not too hard. Jumping right on up to 365. I sat here for a long time kind of contemplating it because in my head I was thinking either I'm going to get this easily and I'll go up to 385, which I haven't done, or it's going to be a struggle and I'll just add on a 5 on each side. 375, been doing for the last month, and I guess we'll just see. That's why I'm sitting here for a while, just twiddling my thumbs and thinking. Finally getting into it. Now, it wasn't hard. I think I rated it at like an RP 7. It wasn't really hard, maybe even RP 6. But over-exaggerated arch, it's not too bad anyway. My grip, or where I place my hands, isn't too close to where a lot of people do. It's kind of fairly wider. But yeah, pretty easy. It wasn't too hard. Sorry if you guys can hear my dogs. Now, going up to 385. Haven't done it. I feel a lot stronger than the last time I attempted it, which was a year ago, year and a half. It didn't go up at all. It laid on my chest till my spotter got it off. But this time, I feel a lot stronger. I gained, I think, 10 pounds since last year. So, obviously that'll help. Mass moves mass. So, I think I rated it at probably an RP 9. I think I probably could have added on a cookie on each side, but you never know. That small amount makes a pretty big difference, so let's see it. Kind of takes a while. See, one side leaned a little. Usually my left is my stronger side, but see, I got a little excited. Yeah, my left is a little bit stronger, but I don't know. The lean was a little weird. I think my bar wasn't centered on my rack, and I think I might have cut it out, but at one point I tried to adjust it, but I didn't want to fatigue myself. And then here, just going to do some static holds of 405, just because I want to be able to get that weight in my hands before I actually attempt it. I'm hoping my attempt could be not this coming Saturday, but the following. And I'm hoping to hit that relatively easy. It's going to be a struggle, but hopefully knowing that I'll have a spotter, which obviously I don't have one here, and I never really do. I wouldn't recommend doing that. That's pretty dangerous, especially if you're a new lifter. If you're experienced, it's still dangerous, but if you know how to get it off, then it's not as bad, but I would still grab a spotter anyway. But 405 on the static holds. Static holds are good just because it gets your wrists a little bit engaged before actually attempting the weight that you want to eventually attempt. But my wrist, the first time, my right wrist started hurting a little bit after, but it's not too bad. I'm trying to get my breaths a little bit better as I go. Didn't hold it for too long. I think the last time I held it for about 25 seconds. This one was maybe 10. Not too good. Didn't have a good grip. These are going to be my working sets, though. 315. This was actually a PR for reps. Grinded it out at the end. Wasn't too bad. I thought it would go up a little bit better, but it wasn't horrible. I'm more of a touch and go lifter. I mean, I could do pause, but I'm not competing in any type of event, so it's not that big of a deal to me. See, this last one almost got me in the hole, but not too bad. I might do pause eventually if I ever want to go into some type of competition, and that's really just where bench will lead me. I don't know where it will, to be honest. I don't know where this channel is going to lead me. I don't know what I want this channel to be, but for now, I have an interest in benching, and it's going pretty well, so I hope it continues to increase. Once I hit 405, I don't want to hit that plateau. I know I'll hit it. It's just a matter of time. And then right here, I almost fall off the bench. I think that fatigue from that PR, 9 reps on 315, kind of hit me a little bit. But after the break, just doing a little bit of close grip. Just remember that anything that's closer than your normal grip on bench is going to be a close grip, and it'll hit that center chest. Now, the closer you go, the more you'll hit your center chest, but either way, you'll hit it. Mine is about where the neural marks start. That's about it for me. Yeah, I can go closer, but I don't know. Mobility-wise, not super mobile, and I'm only doing 295 on close grip and not many reps. I'm not training for any type of reps or anything like that, so just trying to get stronger. And it's all for flat bench anyway, so didn't do a lot of sets either. I think I only did 3, and then this last one I didn't do many reps on there. I think I was only trying to hit 3 to 5 anyway, so stopped at about 3. But yeah, it was a pretty decent bench session. I should probably grab somebody to spot me. I would grab my girlfriend, but she is only 110 pounds and at work, so doing this by myself is the only thing to do. And then I finished it off with some overhead press. Didn't go heavy at all. Just threw a plate on. Called it a day. 3 to 5 reps. That's about it. Yeah, like I said, I don't know where this channel is going to go. Hopefully it can inspire some people to put some weight on the bench. And I hope I can help anybody that wants to up their bench.